LeBron James, the heart and soul of the Los Angeles Lakers, is on the verge of adding yet another extraordinary milestone to his already legendary career. As one of the most celebrated and accomplished athletes in NBA history, LeBron has consistently rewritten the record books throughout his 22 years in the league. Now, he's just 18 games away from surpassing one of basketball's greatest icons, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most games ever played in NBA history, a record that has stood for decades. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. To truly appreciate the magnitude of what LeBron is about to achieve, it's important to look back at the unparalleled journey that has led him to this point. Since his highly anticipated debut in 2003 as an 18-year-old prodigy, LeBron has dominated the NBA like no other player before him. He was hailed as the chosen one, carrying immense expectations from day one. And yet, over the course of 2 decades, he has not only met but exceeded those expectations, cementing his status as one of the greatest to ever play the game. LeBron's career has been a model of consistency, longevity, and excellence. Throughout his 22 seasons, he has performed at an elite level, defying the natural decline that typically occurs as players age. Many NBA superstars have seen their production fall off in their 30s, but LeBron has been a rare exception, continuing to play at an MVP caliber level as he approaches 40 years old. His ability to remain a dominant force on the court for so long is nothing short of remarkable, and it's a testament to the way he has taken care of his body and mind. Unlike many players who struggle with injuries or fatigue in the later stages of their careers, LeBron has managed to stay remarkably healthy. He credits this to the investment he makes in his body during the off-season, reportedly spending over $1 million annually on personal trainers, nutritionists, recovery techniques, and state-of-the-art medical care. His commitment to fitness has allowed him to remain one of the top players in the world, even in the twilight of his career. But LeBron's impending record isn't just about longevity, it's about sustained greatness. Over the years, he has amassed a resume that includes 4 NBA championships, 4 MVP awards, 20 All-Star selections, 2 Olympic gold medals, and the title of the NBA's all-time leading scorer. And now, as he approaches Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record of 1,797 combined regular season and playoff games, LeBron is once again proving that age is just a number. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the most iconic figures in basketball history, held the title of the NBA's all-time leading scorer for nearly 40 years before LeBron surpassed him last season. Abdul-Jabbar's career spanned 20 seasons, during which he won 6 NBA championships, earned 6 MVP awards, and became known for his trademark skyhook shot. His consistency and longevity were unmatched, until now. By the time LeBron passes Kareem's record for the most games played, it will mark yet another chapter in what has already been one of the most storied careers in NBA history. For fans of the game, watching LeBron chase down these records has been a thrilling experience. It's not just about the numbers, it's about witnessing one of the greatest athletes of all time continue to push the boundaries of what's possible. LeBron's impending accomplishment is also a reflection of the evolution of the NBA. Advances in sports science, training methods, and recovery technologies have allowed today's athletes to extend their careers longer than ever before. Players like LeBron have benefited from these advancements, allowing them to remain at the top of their game well into their late 30s and beyond. However, while external factors like sports science have certainly played a role in LeBron's longevity, they don't tell the whole story. What truly sets LeBron apart is his mindset, the mental toughness, determination, and drive that have fueled his career from day one. Even after achieving so much, LeBron remains as hungry as ever, motivated by a relentless desire to keep winning, keep competing, and keep making history. It's this internal fire that has allowed him to defy the odds and continue playing at such a high level for so long. As LeBron prepares to surpass Kareem's record, he continues to inspire the next generation of athletes. His journey from a high school phenom in Akron, Ohio, to one of the most successful and influential figures in sports is a story of perseverance, dedication, and greatness. Young players entering the league today look up to LeBron not just for his on-court accomplishments, but for the way he has carried himself throughout his career, with grace, humility, and a commitment to excellence. This upcoming milestone also raises the ongoing debate about where LeBron stands in the pantheon of all-time NBA greats. Many believe that by the time he hangs up his sneakers, he will have cemented his status as the greatest player in basketball history. With every record he breaks, LeBron continues to add to his case. While comparisons to legends like Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, and Kobe Bryant will always spark heated discussions, There's no denying that LeBron's sustained excellence, versatility, and impact on the game make him one of a kind. As he nears the final chapters of his career, LeBron's legacy is already secure. But with each new accomplishment, he continues to elevate his place in the history books. Surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record for most games played will not only be a personal achievement for LeBron, but it will also further solidify his legacy as a true icon of the sport. For fans, fellow players, and analysts alike, this is yet another reminder of why LeBron James is in a league of his own. LeBron's journey has been nothing short of extraordinary, and as he steps closer to making history once again, the world will be watching. This season, as he adds another chapter to his already storied career, there's no telling what other milestones he may achieve. But one thing is certain, LeBron James is not done making an impact on the NBA. His quest for greatness continues, and with it, the legend of LeBron only grows stronger. The Los Angeles Lakers are in a precarious position as they prepare for the 2024-2025 NBA season. Despite the buzz and high expectations surrounding the team, the preseason has been less than ideal for the purple and gold. And several key players are already dealing with injuries, raising concerns about the Lakers' depth as the regular season fast approaches. The Lakers faced the Milwaukee Bucks in their third preseason game on Thursday night, continuing their search for rhythm and cohesion. Rookie point guard Bronny James, son of the legendary LeBron James and the 55th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, has struggled to find his footing so far, averaging just 1 point per game. While it's still early days for the young player, fans and analysts are eager to see him develop and contribute more effectively as the season progresses. One of the most pressing concerns for the Lakers, however, is their lack of available big men. Key frontcourt players Christian Wood, Jared Vanderbilt, and Christian Koloko are all sidelined with injuries, creating a void in the center position. Wood, who recently underwent knee surgery, is expected to miss at least a few weeks beyond the season opener on October 22 against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Vanderbilt is dealing with a heel issue, while Koloko is still recovering from a blood clot problem that has kept him off the court. This early season injury trouble has left the Lakers scrambling to find reinforcements for their frontcourt. Without reliable backup behind star big man Anthony Davis, the Lakers' rotation looks thin, and the pressure is mounting to address this issue before the regular season begins. Reports have surfaced that the Lakers' front office, led by general manager Rob Pelinka, is actively exploring the market for a veteran big man to bolster the team's depth at the 5. NBA insider Shams Charania, who has taken over the mantle from Adrian Wojnarowski at ESPN, recently appeared on NBA Today with Malika Andrews to shed light on the situation. Charania confirmed that the Lakers are seriously considering adding a new center to their roster, given the current state of their frontcourt. Sources tell me the Lakers are exploring the possibility of bringing in another big man, a center, to provide some much-needed depth behind Anthony Davis, Charania said. With Christian Wood out due to a knee injury and his return timeline still uncertain, the team is looking at options in the marketplace to address this gap. In the meantime, Jackson Hayes has been a bright spot during training camp. He's impressed the coaching staff with his energy and effort, but the Lakers still feel they need additional reinforcements in that area. Charania went on to discuss the situation surrounding Christian Koloko, the young center who was signed to a 2-way contract before training camp. Koloko was expected to play a key reserve role for the Lakers this season, but his recovery from a blood clot has slowed his integration into the team. The Lakers' medical team is optimistic that Koloko will be cleared to play soon, but it's an ongoing process, Charania explained. Koloko's situation is a major factor to watch because, if cleared, he could provide much-needed depth at the center position. However, it's still unclear when that clearance will come, and the Lakers don't want to rely solely on that possibility. Koloko's potential impact, if and when he returns, is somewhat limited due to the nature of his 2-way contract. NBA rules allow 2-way players to participate in up to 50 regular season games, but they are not eligible to play in the playoffs unless their contract is converted to a standard NBA deal. Still, his return could offer the Lakers a short-term solution while they explore longer-term options in the free agent or trade market. While the Lakers' focus is currently on adding another big man, the team is also grappling with how to integrate its other new pieces. The Lakers brought in several new faces during the offseason, including Gabe Vincent, Taurean Prince, and Cam Reddish, who are all expected to play key roles. However, with injuries to important rotation players, head coach J.J. Redick has had limited opportunities to see how these new acquisitions mesh with the existing core. The lack of continuity in the lineup during the preseason has raised concerns about how quickly the team will be able to build chemistry once the regular season begins. Despite the challenges, the Lakers remain optimistic about their chances this season. With LeBron James entering his 22nd NBA season and still performing at an elite level, and Anthony Davis looking to bounce back from an injury-riddled 2023 to 2024 campaign, the team has its sights set on contending for another championship. However, to do so, they will need to address the glaring hole in their front-court depth and hope for better health as the season progresses. Jackson Hayes, the team's primary backup center, has shown promise in training camp, according to Charania, but he remains largely unproven as a consistent contributor at the NBA level. The 23-year-old has the athleticism and energy to be a defensive presence, but his offensive game is still developing, and he lacks the experience that the Lakers might want in a reliable backup to Davis. The Lakers' decision to pursue another big man could come down to the availability of free agent options or potential trade targets. While there are always veterans available late in the offseason, the quality of those options may be limited. The Lakers will need to weigh whether they want to sign a stopgap solution or look for a player who can make a more significant impact throughout the season. In the meantime, the Lakers will continue to monitor the health of their injured players, particularly Christian Wood, who is expected to be a key contributor this season. Wood's ability to stretch the floor with his shooting and provide scoring off the bench is crucial to the team's offensive game plan, and his absence leaves a noticeable void. If Wood can return to form quickly, it could alleviate some of the Lakers' frontcourt concerns. However, if his recovery takes longer than expected, the pressure to make a move will only intensify. As the Lakers inch closer to the regular season, the clock is ticking on their efforts to solidify the roster. With preseason struggles and injury concerns looming large, how the team handles this critical period could have a significant impact on their fortunes this year. The Los Angeles Lakers have always been a franchise with high expectations, and every move they make is analyzed through the lens of championship contention. Heading into the 2024 to 2025 NBA season, one of the major concerns surrounding the Lakers is their lack of depth at the center position. Anthony Davis, an All-NBA player and one of the most versatile big men in the game, has been the team's primary option at center for years. However, Davis has been vocal in the past about his preference to play power forward, and the Lakers have typically tried to surround him with another center to take some of the physical toll off his body. This off-season, the Lakers were linked to several potential targets in an attempt to shore up their frontcourt. One of the most intriguing possibilities was Jonas Valanciunas, a veteran center known for his scoring, rebounding, and toughness. Valanciunas has been one of the most reliable big men in the NBA over the past few seasons and would have provided the Lakers with much-needed size and experience in the paint. However, despite the Lakers' interest, Valanciunas ultimately decided to sign with the Washington Wizards, a team currently in a rebuilding phase and widely considered one of the weaker rosters in the league. The loss of Valanciunas left the Lakers scrambling for other options. Late in the offseason, they made a somewhat surprising move by signing Christian Koloko, a promising young center who was selected in the second round of the 2022 NBA draft. Koloko is a raw talent, known for his shot blocking and defensive potential, but he missed the entire 2023 to 2024 season due to a serious blood clot issue. While Koloko has the potential to develop into a solid rotation player, his health remains a question mark, and as of now, he has not been cleared by the NBA's medical panel to return to action. Despite these challenges, the Lakers remain determined to add another center to their roster before the season begins. NBA insider Shams Charania, who recently joined ESPN, reported that the Lakers' front office has been actively exploring the market for available big men. Charania mentioned that the Lakers are keeping an eye on the situation with Christian Wood, another big man on their roster who is recovering from a knee injury. Wood underwent surgery recently and is expected to miss some time at the beginning of the season. Sources tell me that the Lakers are exploring the possibility of adding another big man to their roster, Charania shared during an appearance on ESPN's NBA Today with Malika Andrews. It's unclear exactly when this move might happen, but they have started looking into the market. Christian Wood is still out due to a knee injury, and he had surgery recently, so the team is waiting for him to return. But in the meantime, Jackson Hayes has stepped up during training camp and has been a positive factor for the Lakers. Hayes, who signed with the Lakers in the offseason, has emerged as a potential solution to the team's frontcourt concerns. The 6'11" center has shown flashes of brilliance during training camp and preseason games, impressing the coaching staff with his energy, athleticism, and ability to protect the rim. Hayes is a former lottery pick who, despite his youth, brings valuable experience and potential to the Lakers' rotation. He has the physical tools to be a disruptive force in the paint, and the Lakers are hopeful that he can continue to develop into a reliable contributor throughout the season. However, Charania also emphasized that the Lakers are keeping a close eye on Christian Coloco's situation. Coloco was signed to a two-way contract before the start of training camp, and the team had initially hoped that he would play a reserve role behind Davis and Wood. Another thing to keep an eye on is Christian Coloco, Charania added. He was expected to play a backup role for the Lakers, and both Dave McMenamin and I have heard that the team's doctors are confident that he will be cleared by the NBA's fitness panel despite his blood clot issue. But that process is still ongoing, and the Lakers are waiting for final answers from the league. Coloco's health is a significant factor in the Lakers' frontcourt plans, as two-way players are limited in the number of NBA games they can participate in. Under current league rules, a player on a two-way contract can only appear in 50 NBA games before their contract must be converted to a standard deal. Two-way players are also not eligible to play in the postseason unless their deal is upgraded. As a result, even if Coloco is cleared to play, his role on the team may be limited unless the Lakers make additional roster moves to secure his long-term availability. In the meantime, the Lakers are relying heavily on Jackson Hayes to hold down the fort at the center position when Anthony Davis needs rest or shifts to power forward. Head coach J.J. Redick, who is entering his first year as the Lakers head coach, has already expressed interest in experimenting with lineups that feature both Davis and Hayes on the floor together. This Twin Towers approach could give the Lakers a significant advantage in terms of rim protection and rebounding, especially against teams with dominant frontcourts. During the Lakers' recent preseason victory over the Milwaukee Bucks, Hayes provided a glimpse of his potential impact. In just 16 minutes of action, Hayes recorded 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block, showcasing his versatility on both ends of the floor. His ability to run the floor, protect the rim, and finish around the basket could make him a valuable asset for the Lakers as they prepare for a challenging Western Conference schedule. While the Lakers are optimistic about Hayes' development, several reports suggest that the team is still exploring other options and may attempt to revisit their pursuit of Jonas Valanciunas later in the season. The front office is determined to provide Anthony Davis with the support he needs to stay fresh and healthy throughout the year, especially considering his injury history and the physical demands of playing center. As the Lakers continue to navigate their preseason schedule and prepare for the start of the regular season, their search for frontcourt reinforcements remains a top priority. The team's championship aspirations hinge on their ability to surround their stars with the right complementary pieces, and adding a reliable big man to the rotation could be the key to solidifying their status as title contenders. In conclusion, while the Lakers have made some promising moves to address their frontcourt needs, the ongoing uncertainty surrounding Christian Coloco's health and Christian Wood's recovery timeline means the team is likely to remain active in the trade and free agent markets. Whether it's through internal development with players like Jackson Hayes or an external acquisition, the Lakers' quest for a center is far from over. Fans can expect the front office to continue exploring all available options as the team looks to make a deep playoff run in the highly competitive Western Conference.